MAGA man made fun of Hispanics in public. Now he's losing his job. How stupid can you be? I love these type of videos right here, boy. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I love this.
Or actually, swim home across the border that you came over on, right?
First shot, I eat that ham sandwich, or should I say a burrito, taco, enchilada, empanadas.
Hello, Kyle David Kinnear.
Bro told that man to swim back across the border. And then he started making racist food claims like a burrito, an enchilada. Dog, how racist can you be? This dude said this with his work shirt on. I'm always telling y'all this, man. Racists are not the brightest people in the world, man. They're never the sharpest tool in the shed, man.
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois.
Or actually, swim home across the border that you came over on, right? Yeah,
in his work uniform. That's his girl trying to save him.
How do we even get here? As a matter of fact, that's probably not even the question that I should be asking, because I know exactly how we got here. This administration has caused so many people to come out and be so comfortable saying whatever it is that they want to say, regardless, and don't care about the consequences, don't care about anything, because guess what? The president of the United States can do it. The vice president of the United States can do it. The administration can say whatever they want to say. Send them back to their own country, and they can say whatever it is. They are Chinese peasants. These are quotes from these people, by the way, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. And when I see people like this guy literally went out. And of course, context always matters. We don't know what happened before the situation.
Nigga, Jay, I know I'm not mad at you, not one bit. I'm not gonna hold you. But this is flat out racism right here. Just because you're upset, you don't get to speak how you really feel without consequences. Because here's the thing. Mad, happy, angry, drunk, whatever. This is what he feels like internally. We just got to see it because he was upset and somebody had a camera on him. Crazy work. But they are brave as hell now that Trump back in office. Let me show y'all a clip real quick.
Don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort. I have no...
And I guarantee you the people she's talking about has never done her anything. And she's clutching her pearls. Get them out of here. Never did you nothing. Didn't take no job from you because you don't look like a hard worker. I'm just saying.
Sympathy that your child might grow up without a father because he got sent back to Mexico or whatever. And y'all are welcome to go with him. Don't forget that's an option. That's a choice that you're making, right? I don't have any sympathy for your little videos that you're making on social media with all the tears. I don't give a shit. I'm actually fucking laughing at you that you're sitting there crying for attention. Okay. I find you guys to be subhumans. All right. Now, while you're sitting there judging me because I don't care that families are going to be separated from each other, I'd invite you to recall that hundreds of J6ers were separated from their families for something that equates to little more than a trespassing charge. Where were you then? Okay, bye.
Hate. That's all it is. Hate. No humanity. No empathy. No nothing. Same people that wanted you to be empathetic towards your boy that got assassinated in September. Let's be real, dog.
Maybe something caused him to be provoked and, eventually whatever the case is, because we've seen situations like this where people were, already in some kind of altercation. Maybe, they were picking at him at first or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, I don't think anything justifies the words that he is deciding to use, the choice of phrases, the choice of conversation, the choice of just hate that he is picking on to these people, guys. This is happening so many times, and it sucks that we are even in this position in the first place. But at the end of the day, this is just what's going on right now within America. But there's more to this video. It's absolutely going to blow your mind. So let's check this out.
Walk away! And they're still here. Do your job.
Do your job? What? Say, bro, this dude telling the police to do their job like ICE was about to come in like a SWAT team from the ceiling in Mission Impossible or something. Come on, man. Dog, these people are so hateful and racist, dog. They show their true colors when they mad. And now that Trump is back in office, he's giving them unlimited confidence. And they feel like they ain't gonna have no consequences, man. Y'all gonna run up on the wrong Migo, the wrong brother, and they gonna show you what's what.
Sorry your friends and family had to find out that this is how you truly believe. Like I said, this happened in Chicago, Illinois. And if you're going to act this way, I have a little bit of advice. One, make sure you're not being filmed. And 2, don't wear your work shirt. You're going to be a poor representation of that company.
Yep. And of course, all over the internet, they are reaching out to his job place, his corporation, whatever company is, and they are trying to get him fired, just like every other MAGA movement, just like this situation. And by all means, I am not promoting him to get fired, right? I'm not sending hate.
Man, I'm going to say what Jade ain't going to say. God damn it. Fuck him and his job. Straight up. Who cares? Evil, hateful ass. Hey, but you know what's crazy, bro? But y'all know what's crazy? This is me pretending to be the person that lets him go from his job, but I'm regretful that I have to do it. Watch this, watch this. Now, you know the Hispanics and the blacks and anything else, they're a little upset at what transpired. Unfortunately, against my wishes, I have to let you go for appearances. You were phenomenal on the job. We can depend on you. You showed up early. You left late. It's a shame that we got to let you go, but we can't allow you to sink the ship with you. I'm sorry. It hurts me to do this. I promise you, over the years, I've grown to love you like our own son. But we have to get this money. I'm sorry. I can put in a recommendation for you down the street with our competitors, but you can't work here anymore. I'm so sorry. Maybe if things blow over, we can get you back, but right now it's not looking promising. I'm not mad at that shit, man. Fuck him and his job.
Hate his way. I'm just giving it a platform. I'm just showing you guys what is going on right now within the world, guys, because at the end of the day, you have to be aware you are out here in your work uniform. You are out here, and pretty much when he's talking to the officer right here, he's saying, do your job, right? He's hoping that the officer is gonna, I guess, call ICE or send some kind of, something to get him arrested. And even seeing his wife or his girlfriend or whoever she is, right? Like, she's like, let's go. Like, what are we doing? Let's go.
She was trying to save his ass.
Like, trying to, I don't know. And shout out to her. I mean, I don't know much about her, but at the end of the day, I think this is a great visual representation of what a partner or a spouse should do within a situation like this. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, we shouldn't be doing these type of things.
For real. She really was trying to get him up out of there, man. Baby, please, for the sake of God, let's go before things get worse. I don't want to see you get locked up. I don't want to see you get fired. Please, come on. You're drunk. You have too much to drink. Too much of that booger sugar. Your girl's supposed to talk you off the ledge, man.
At the end of the day, this is ridiculous. And I got more videos. Y'all check this out, man. This whole MAGA, like, people, and so many people are finding out about, what they are doing. And it's causing them to have massive consequences. Just like the first guy. He is, losing his job right now. It's ridiculous, y'all. But let's check this out.
I can't believe this fucking happened. You fucking people messaging my freaking employer, calling him. Well, you finally did it. You got me fired. I hope you feel good about yourselves. Now, me and my pregnant wife, I don't know what we're going to do. We lost our medical. We lost everything because you disagree with me.
I am not going to see.
Boy, don't nobody care about your wife or your medical. Hateful, mean-spirited ass boy. Nobody cares. Don't nobody care about those people being broken up, snatched from their families, slammed on the ground, windows knocked out of their cars, pulled out of their vehicle, handcuffed, sent back to Lord knows where because motherfuckers is hateful. Come on now. I ain't saying that becoming, I'm not saying that coming into this country is the thing to do, the way to do undocumented without doing your due process. But bruh, the humanity gotta come in at some point. Shit.
Here and gloat on this guy losing his job. If I lost what little access to income I have right now, it would be devastating for me. And we are all doing really, really rough, financially, mentally, or otherwise. Now, different groups of us are blaming very different parts of society for the reason that we feel like things are as bad as they are. What I will say is that, first off, freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences.
Facts.
And I've been saying this so many times, guys. If you don't understand how many times I said this, y'all watch the videos.
Say, dog, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna let Jay rock out. Man, me personally, dog, I grew up part of my life around people where what you say will get you punched in your mouth. So I know that I can say whatever I want, but that doesn't clear me from the consequences. Now, a lot of people who don't know what that's like growing up around people that will hurt you if you say the wrong thing, They don't have no type of concept of this, man. So they just get to say whatever they want, and they don't know that they got people out here that will punch you in your mouth. In this case, call your job, get you fired, put that heat on you. You know what I'm saying? So I always know, and I think most black people know, that we can't just say shit without consequences.
Like, freedom of speech does not take you away from consequences, whether it's right consequences or wrong consequences, regardless. So that's why you have to be very aware of the things that you are saying. Similar to the situation where we saw the girl who was wearing the MAGA hat out in public and they knocked it off her head, right? Like, by all means, you can wear the hat. You can, represent and all these.
Now, me personally, if I see any person wearing a MAGA hat, black, brown, blue, green, pink, teal, orange, it don't matter. I'm not going to tell you nothing. I'll even have a pleasant conversation with you. I won't disrespect you. I won't call you out your name. None of that stuff, man, at all. I'm not a hateful person, but some people hate to see things that go against what they believe. It'll be like a racist white man seeing a BLM logo on somebody's shirt and instantly just being enraged, like, oh, what these niggas doing with this shit on? All lives matter, goddammit. But I don't feel that way when I see anything. So it's like, damn, why are you so obsessed with it?
Different things. Not saying that the guys who took it off and threw it off her head were absolutely right by any means, but at the end of the day, because you are affiliating yourself with this whole movement that you know is already controversial to begin with, you are putting yourself in a vulnerable position to be affected by other people's actions.
Facts.
Hence their consequences.
Facts.
Freedom of speech means that the government can't come after you for the things that you say, provided those things are not the incitement of violence. Secondly, employers do not want people to be the face of their business if the identity that those people bring are the types of identities that are going to push others away or make others feel unsafe.
If it's going to hurt their bottom line, they don't want you, bro. Straight up, man. A white person ain't going to let another white person mess up their money. Period. Man, hey, a lot of people like to say it's all about race and shit, but once you start getting up at the top, it's really more about this. Real talk. Because they will slime you out for that money. Period. Black and white. When you start playing with the money, man, you could have grew up with them, goddammit. I'm talking about since the Sandlot, since y'all was both knee-high to a butterfly. Oh, you messing up the bread. You gotta go, partner. Expeditiously. I know y'all probably think this nigga crazy. I gotta stop saying that word.
I went looking for it. I saw some comments that said what happened, and apparently he went to a Mexican restaurant, said some things that shouldn't have been said.
He went to this was a Mexican restaurant?
And his employer let him go. I couldn't find.
Oh my God, bro. Listen, if I'm annoying y'all because I keep pausing it, go to another channel. But dog, how do you go in somebody else's home and disrespect them? This dude called a Mexican at a Mexican restaurant. That's like banning immigrants from Mexico, but still wanting to go celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Make that make sense.
Find the video. Maybe he deleted it. I don't know. Maybe it was a story and it's already gone. I'm not sure. But if you're the type of person that in demonstrating the human being that you intrinsically are makes your employer afraid to keep you around, it might be time to unpack the type of human being you are. And have some serious conversations with yourself and the people around you to try to identify why society might seek to shun you. Your actions have consequences in this world.
Facts.
And just because a certain politician has made you feel like you can get away with saying, doing, or being anything you want to be, no matter how horrible that is, there are parts of society that are still not going to permit that, regardless of how much you think your actions should not have any consequence.
Shout out to the creator, man. I couldn't have said it any better. And like I said, like he said, to tag along to it, guys, just because the politicians, just because the administration, just because the people out here make you comfortable, because they say whatever it is and they don't get in trouble, and, you know, like, just because they do it doesn't mean that you can do it, right? Like, and by all means, you have to be, there's always consequences to every situation. And we saw that first video as a great example, right? Like, in that situation, he was calling for the police to come out and arrest him and come call ICE and do your job and get them out of the country. As a matter of fact, we just watched the video earlier today that we posted where the girl was literally like the biggest Karen ever, right? Where she was out here and messing with the girls at the gym. And of course, they were of Hispanic descent, I believe, right? But at the end of the day, she went up and harassed them. She went up and hassled them and caused this whole uproar in their situation and ended up backfiring on them. Just like it is backfiring on these people in the situation as at the end of the day. But these are so many FAFO stories. I mean, we find them all over. There's happening all
over the world, dog. But hey, real talk though, I ain't gonna lie, man. Great value Mike from Breaking Bad. Y'all seen y'all know the dude I'm talking about. He was the bodyguard for your boy, man. The dude that owned the chicken place. Gustavo? I think that's his name. Don't he look like Great Value Mike from Breaking? Anyway.
Next time, don't stand there like an idiot. Move your feet, run, and so forth.
He was spitting though. He hit the nail on the head.
All over the place, and so many people are finding out exactly the whole narrative that they bought into. It's ridiculous. And I hope it gets better. I hope we get past this, but at the end of the day, right now, it is as bad as I think I've ever seen it in my entire life. And at the end of the day, I always look forward to how far we have gotten into this entire administration. We are only 10 months into this, guys. Like,
imagine when we at the halfway point. It's over with, dog. And what I want y'all to understand is this, man. Listen, when you hear racists talk about one group of people, I hope you don't think that they're able to compartmentalize and segment that and keep it there without it seeping over into other groups. What you talking about, Rich? What I mean is, you seeing what they MAGA hat on and they saying, well, the Muslims, you think that they only hate Muslims? Nah, that's the topic of that moment. Tomorrow it might be them Hispanics. And then the Muslims hear that and be like, oh, I'm good. Nah, you ain't good. And then Wednesday it might be blacks. And Hispanics like, oh, he's just talking about the blacks. He talking about the blacks. He not talking about us. They don't like none of us, bro. Straight up. We all in this. Real talk. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all can put up with my animated characteristics and stuff. Because I'm on a double shot of caffeine right now. I can't help it, goddammit. Subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm putting down.